Hello, guys. Welcome to Passages 1, Unit 6a. What's a real story? In this unit, we are going to talk about present perfect versus simple past. And also, we will see the present perfect versus the present perfect continuous and some terms related to the news. Let's begin. Present perfect versus simple past. Use the present perfect for repeated past actions, recent completed actions and experiences. No specific time it's mentioned. Use the simple past for finished actions that happened at a specific time in the past, using phrases like yesterday, last week, in 2020, and others. For example, I have locked my keys in the car. I can't open the car now. In this case, we are using the present perfect because we want to say that this action happened recently and is connected to the present because right now, because I locked my keys in the car, I cannot open it. In the second sentence, we have she broke her phone last night. In this case, we have a completed action in the past, and we are using a specific time expression, that is, last night, to indicate when it happened. Present perfect. Use the present perfect for repeated past actions, recent completed actions, and experiences. No specific time is mentioned. For the formula, you need a subject plus have or has plus the past participle plus the complement. For example, I have visited Paris 4 times. The first one is an example of a repeated past action, an action that I did more than once in the past. The second example says, he has just finished his homework. In this case, this is an example of an action that was completed or done recently. He just finished doing his homework like 4 minutes ago. That's why it is a recent action or activity. Number three, I have already flown on JetBlue. In this case, I am talking about an experience. I'm saying that I have used the services of this airline or I have flown using these services or airline. That's why I have the experience. And number four, they have never traveled abroad. In this case, if you say never, you're talking about an experience that one person or a group or you don't have. Simple past. Use the simple past to talk about finished actions with a specific time in the past. Use expressions like yesterday, last week, in 2020, and others. For the formula, you need a subject plus a past verb plus the complement. For example, they went to the beach last weekend. My friends played basketball 4 months ago. She visited her grandmother in July 2024. All these three sentences have something in common, and is that they have a time expression at the end. In this case, we are using the simple past because we want to express when the action happened. And that's why we have a time expression that indicates when it happened last weekend, 4 months ago, in July 2024. Present perfect versus present perfect continuous. Use the present perfect for actions that happened recently, life experiences, permanent situations or facts that are still true, and recently completed actions. Use the present perfect continuous for actions that started in the past and are still happening now. Temporary situations, actions that have recently stopped but have a visible result and to show duration. For example, I've read the book 100 Years of Solitude. In this case, This sentence is using the present perfect. And we're using the present perfect because we want to talk about a life experience. We want to say that we have read that book that is called 100 Years of Solitude. In the second example, we've been waiting for the bus for 20 minutes. In this case, we are using the present perfect continuous to indicate that we are doing an action and also the duration, an action that started in the past and to indicate the duration of it. Present perfect. Use the present perfect for actions that happened recently, life experiences, permanent situations or facts that are still true, and recently completed actions. For the formula, you need a subject plus have or has. You can also use the contraction plus the past participle plus the complement. For example, she has just moved to a new apartment. She moved into her new apartment 3 days ago. This happened recently. You can use the time expression just to indicate that an action is recent. Number two, they have visited Japan 3 times. They have traveled to Japan in 3 different occasions. They have the experience. Number three, I've lived in this city for 20 years. I live here and I don't plan to move to another city anytime soon. It's a permanent situation. Number four, she's cleaned the kitchen. It looks nice. She cleaned the kitchen recently and the result is visible now because you can see the kitchen that looks clean. In this case, you can see that in sentence number three, you have the contraction. For have, you have apostrophe VE. And this sound is I've together with the subject. And for sentence number four, you have the contraction for has. In this case, it's going to be she's. Present perfect continuous. Use the present perfect continuous for actions that started in the past and are still happening now. Temporary situations. Actions that have recently stopped, but you can feel or see results, and to show duration. The formula that you need to create these sentences is you need a subject plus have or has plus been plus the verb with ing plus the complement. For example, we've been studying English for 10 months. We started taking classes 10 months ago, but we're still taking English classes. Number two, she's been living with her grandmother this month. She is living with her grandmother because her apartment is being renovated. This is temporary. Number three, I've been running for 3 hours. I'm really tired. I ran for 3 hours. I just stopped running and I'm feeling really tired. These are some terms related to the news. Epidemic. When many people in an area get the same disease at the same time. Hijacking. Taking control of a plane, bus, or other vehicle by force. Natural disaster. A terrible event caused by nature, like an earthquake, flood, or hurricane. Rebellion. When people fight against the government or leaders. Robbery. When someone steals money or things from a person or place using violence. Famine. When many people in a country or region have no food for a long time. Kidnapping. Taking someone and keeping them prisoner to get money or something else. Political crisis. When a government has big problems or disagreement that cause instability. Recession, a time when a country's economy is not doing well and many people lose jobs. Scandal, a situation where someone does something bad or dishonest and people talk about it a lot. Well, guys, that was everything for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.